Have some breaking news right now as we come on to KCAL here, approaching the 5 o'clock hour on this Saturday night. Pay attention to the screen here in the San Fernando Valley. There is a pursuit ongoing right now with LAPD in pursuit of that red vehicle. Fernando Valley, there is a pursuit ongoing right now with LAPD in pursuit of that red vehicle at the top of your screen right now, going on the opposite side of the road. Whew. A couple close calls already as it gets into the median and avoiding that sort of patch of grass in the middle. I mean, the danger here has already been sort of sky high in just the last couple of minutes as we've been maintaining our view here. LAPD has been in close pursuit, but you'll notice in the frame right now as we speak, you don't notice the LAPD cruiser directly behind this vehicle. It seems like they've backed off at least a little bit. We're working to find out what exactly is the want right now. We've heard some scanner traffic, but we want to make sure we have that confirmed for you before we share it on air. So we're working on gathering that information right now. But getting near the Burbank Airport here on West Empire Avenue, and yeah, you even see the parking structures right there next on the left side of your screen. And perhaps that might be a reason maybe they backed off a little bit right now. But still hanging out in the San Fernando Valley right now. Being told right now, it looks like we have Patrick O'Malley on the line right now. Patrick, can you hear me all right? And we'll work on establishing that connection a little stronger right now. We've been having some issues on the fritz here in the last few minutes or so, but we'll maintain our view right now as we now start venturing into North Hollywood. So you know that right here in this area of the valley, I mean, these roads, you'll have a lot of traffic. You'll have people out, especially on a Saturday. And my goodness, just zoomed in on this right now. The windows are down on the driver's side, but it is dangerous, the speeds that this driver is going at right now. I mean, upwards of 50, 60 miles an hour in some cases, with no regard right now for the traffic and other people on the road. In fact, the only ability right now to slow down, you get another close call right there, is the traffic. It's the fact that you have other drivers on the road. You see a better look at the driver right there as we've zoomed in right now, sort of leaning up against the wheel right now, looking ahead. We haven't been able to confirm if there is somebody else aside from the driver in the vehicle. I wonder if I could make it out there in just a second, but you see one driver for sure. Again, we're working to find out what exactly led to this pursuit and what the want is from LAPD at the moment. But you see here on Van Owen and Tahunga, I mean, my goodness, you've already had so many close calls. LAPD now entering the frame on the right side of your screen right now. So many close calls when it comes to traffic as we maintain our eye over this. And this driver is just zooming right now, and you have to be terrified at any potential thought of getting into, I mean, a rear end situation, God forbid running into someone on the street or another car. I mean, at certain points, this vehicle's already gone on the opposite side of the road just to avoid traffic, or at least attempt to avoid traffic, dodging medians and dodging things left and right. I mean, the speed is stunning, and it looks like we might have reestablished connection with Patrick O'Malley on the line right now. Patrick, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you, Gio. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. We were just pointing out that the speed here is tremendously dangerous. Are you noticing that as well? And are you hearing anything else with regards to this particular pursuit? Whew.
Yeah, this is a good one, Gio. I'm wondering what they know about this subject already, because they're staying on it. They're staying on it close, and I think the original was a 415 subject or something along those lines. But the more you look at it, the vehicle has paper plates that were put on the back without license plates. And I think that the want on this might be a little more than what we think. But yeah, you got pretty heavy traffic, high speeds, and you have the helicopters up above, and you have the ground units that are still with it. So this one might not end well, but let's hope for the best. I
certainly hope for the best. And right now that we just got a clear look at the clearest look we've gotten so far of at least one other person in that vehicle right now. You have the driver and then someone in the passenger seat. We were able to zoom in on that front portion of the vehicle. Once again, coming here on the opposite side of the road, and a significant bout of traffic here in the middle of Whitsett and Victory Boulevard, an incredibly heavy part of this area. And I mean, we're still avoiding it left and right. Patrick, what we were just being told in my ear right now that we've been hearing this on scanner traffic right now, working to confirm it. But at the moment, we're hearing that there were reports of a man with a gun, and that might have been what started this pursuit. I mean, that certainly ties in, to the amount of danger that plays into this, not just from what we're seeing on the road, but the fact that if that is true, then that just heightens the situation even more so, does it not?
Yes, it does. And earlier on in the pursuit, they may have backed off a little bit, but he didn't change his driving style. So, sometimes it's actually safer for the public when you have lights and sirens that are behind it, alerting pedestrians, alerting other people that the pursuit is coming, rather than just having a vehicle driving out of control all over the city without any warning for anybody.
Yeah, and right now it looks like fingers crossed, this might be the end of the pursuit right here. The car has come to a stop, and you have multiple LAPD cruisers behind, and someone approaching the passenger side vehicle of this car, and it looks like they were being told to step away, sort of veering out of the frame there. Windows are down on the driver's side. Hard to tell if that's the same thing on the passenger side, but right now it looks like they have this seemingly under control. This is right around Bellingham Ave and Sylvan Street, as well as Vantage Avenue in North Hollywood. We've seen this careen back and forth through and near the Hollywood Burbank Airport, parts of North Hollywood, Valley Glen, and right now it looks like, what are officers, Patrick, telling the driver and the passenger right now? Is this just come out slowly, let's take this step by step at a crawl right now? Is that what's going on?
That's exactly it. And the officers are dealing with an officer safety issue with obviously people that know them. Looks like, it could be a transient camp or something like it, off to their side. So you see officers that have all of their attention towards those people. And then you have the other officers that are focused on the vehicle. So, if the gun issue was factual, they're dealing with that. They're going to take their time. They're going to let things cool off, and then they're going to try to get them out of the car, one person at a time. But as you can see now, or just a little bit ago, he looks like he's drinking something, trying to take his last drinks before maybe getting out of the car. He does keep wanting to raise his hands up, so far, so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, Patrick, because that is okay, so both hands are out of the passenger side, or rather the driver's side of the vehicle right now. A couple times we were able to zoom in and point out, it's hard to make out what exactly that man seemingly was holding in his hand, but yeah, it looked like he was just taking a couple of sips, talking toward officers for a little bit, and now both hands are out on the window, and now he's looking up toward the chopper. But just based on body language right now, it seems like LAPD feels like they have this under control. Of course, obviously, because we were just bringing up the fact that there could have been a weapon reported in that vehicle. That certainly heightens everything and makes things a little bit more dangerous and concerning. But right now, stepping out of the vehicle and things are inching their way toward, fingers crossed, toward a clean finish.
Yep, that's exactly what they want. If there's a gun in the vehicle, they want that subject as far away from that gun as possible. So they'll get him away from the car, no access to the gun, and then they'll slowly put a team on him and then a team to check the vehicle and then eventually look for the gun. But this couldn't have ended any better, especially the way this guy was driving and the way he was acting.
Yeah, certainly, especially because there were moments there where this driver was not just careening at speeds that were just shocking to look at based on our radar, but at times hit a couple of bumps, and because of the speed with which he was going, the car lifted up for a couple seconds, and then you pair that with driving on the wrong side of the road, zigging and zagging through traffic. On top of all that, in an area that is primarily residential, shop-based, you're not on the freeways, but you're going at freeway speeds. We're lucky that nothing more serious happened right now. And the other thing I do want to ask is they're approaching here the passenger side. We saw someone else in the passenger side of the vehicle, though I'm not exactly noticing anybody stepping out just yet. Do you think they have them just kind of sitting in there right now, or maybe I guess maybe I missed something because I'm not sure if you saw anything else on your end.
I looked at the same view you did, and I didn't see a person. I just saw a bunch of belongings or other materials that were in there. So I think they knew they only had one person in the vehicle.
Got it.
So now they have the vehicle that's all cleared, and then they'll work on the suspect, and then this will be over peacefully,
okay, good.
Just like we wanted it.
Yeah, exactly, and we see the cuffs being put on the suspect there right now. I was the point, in case anybody was just joining us right now as this pursuit is coming to an end. There were a few minutes ago we had SkyCal over head of that suspect's vehicle, and there was a collection of things that Patrick's pointing out in the passenger seat that, from my perspective, almost looked like it was another person. And then now it looks like it just seemingly was this one person in the vehicle. It's empty right now. Officers are taking a look at it, open the trunk as well. But it looks like this is wrapped up. Patrick, I want to thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. We appreciate your insight and your time, and we look forward to talking with you again at a future date.
Have a good night, Gio.
And we'll send you right now back to regularly scheduled programming. We'll see you on KCBS at 6 o'clock.